Hey, welcome to Sipper Social Club. I'm Jeremy, and today I am counting down the top items on my Christmas wish list. Some of these very realistic, some of them not so much, more of a dream, but hey, Santa Claus is good to those that are nice, and I've been pretty nice this year. Only made fun of the bourbon junkies on like one video. Shooting in a different part of the space tonight, let's get at it. Alright, so this list is going to be comprised of things I want for Christmas, mostly whiskey, but maybe some other consumables that I've been into in the recent times. Let's start off with a bottle. This is one that was nominated for Scotch Whisky of the Year on the online Scotch Whisky Awards. One that I have never tried before. It's a Ledaig 18-year-old, not available currently in this area of Canada. Would love to try it. Love Ledaig, really like the 10-year-old obviously. We've had some bottlings like the 19-year-old, the limited releases have come through. Haven't tried the standard 18, really like to try it. I've heard amazing things and yeah, definitely want to get a bottle of that. Easy to do, it's available in pretty much every other market except for this one, I think. So that one's number one on the reasonable acquired list, I'd say. Alright, next up, one of my all-time favorite Scotch whiskies from Islay, Octomore. Been away from the Octomore train for a while. Prices have gotten out of control. Like, what's happened with Octomore? But the new 13.3 is on my list. Maybe I wouldn't go out and purchase it just because I've been so used to the prices being so much better. The last couple of years they skyrocketed, essentially doubling in price. You know, you're looking at 190 British pounds for a bottle now. I still believe that there's some older whiskey in here, but if this is all 5-year-old stuff, one, it's the best 5-year-old Scotch in the entire planet, and two, it's just too darn expensive for 5-year-old Scotch. I mean, what is happening here? I'm still under the mindset that there's much older whiskey in this, hence why the price is what it is. But I mean, I've purchased Octomores in the past, 140 to 160 Canadian dollars, so you know, half of what's being charged now. It's hard for me to justify it, but if it's on my wish list, I'll gladly take it. Octomore. 0.3 series, the Islay Barley. Love to try it. Next up on my list, I discovered these not too long ago, was absolutely taken back by them. I think they are absolutely gorgeous whiskey glasses. It's the Lismore black old-fashioned glasses. I mean, what an amazing glass this is. So goth. I mean, I would just drink the world's best absinthe out of these if I had them. Price tag, way out of budget. I mean, come on, these are insanely priced. Did a recent video on top whiskeys to drink out of a tumbler. The tumblers that I recommended in that video, I absolutely love those, and they're very, very affordable. But this, definitely in the, you know, dream category for me, but what a nice glass. I mean, absolutely love this stuff. I would be living my best Dracula life if I had those for sure. Alright, next up, some of you loyal watchers will be like, he's gotta put a Springbank on this list, right? Of course I am. The new Springbank 10-year-old PX limited edition. Of course, I mean, I want this. It's like every Springbank lover wants this bottle. So new one they're releasing, spent the majority of its life in ex-bourbon, finished in PX casks, you know, worldwide release. I think 9,000, 10,000 bottles, just to roughly that amount. But you know, everything that Springbank is putting out these days, even their core range, super allocated, super sought after. Secondary market price. Here's what one went for recently in auction. So yeah, gonna be hard to acquire, of course, but would love to try it. Everything Springbank. I mean, it is what it is these days. But yeah, has to be on the list, of course. You know what I haven't had so much of this year is bourbon. I haven't been buying that much bourbon. The availability of good bottles in this area is very, very scarce. Haven't been traveling to the US that much. Haven't really had a good time to hunt bourbon, you know, find some good limited releases. You know what I've never tried? Anything from Bardstown. I haven't had a Bardstown bourbon. Heard so much good things about them. Really want to try their Discovery series or maybe their Fusion series. You know, I keep hearing people in the community talk about how good this bourbon is. I really, really want to try some. Don't know exactly which one I would go for. Maybe leave me a comment down in the comments below. What's the good Bardstown release to go for right now? Would love to know. Definitely on the list. Really need some good bourbon in my life, guys. I have been so deprived of good bourbon this year. It just has not come my way. So let me know in the comments down below which one should Santa bring me. What's your favorite Bardstown release? Alright, switching gears momentarily away from whiskey into another consumable that I really got into this year, and that's coffee. Really got hard into espresso. Just did a video kind of detailing my whole journey into espresso. Didn't even drink coffee as of last year this time, and just dove super hard into the world of coffee. If I had the budget, this is the machine that was on my list. It's the Lelit Bianca. This is their dual broiler machine with pressure profiling. What a gorgeous piece of machinery this thing is. Like I said, if I had the budget, this would be the machine I would go with for sure. Seen some reviews on this one. Would really love to play with pressure profiling in espresso. You know, possibilities are just so endless and what you can do with a machine like this. You know, E61 group head, just the possibilities of this machine are so cool. I mean, obviously you can get insane with espresso machines and, you know, their capabilities of what they can do. The prices just, you know, go through the roof. You know, for this price, obviously very expensive, but again, a machine that's a step up from what mine delivers. You know, would love to have something like this, of course. But hey, Santa, espresso, I'm sure he likes it. I'm sure he appreciates a good machine like this. It's on the list. Sticking with the coffee theme, the sponsor of today's video, KRUVE. KRUVE glasses are amazing. I've been using them for as long as I've been drinking coffee, which is like 11 months, but still. All their stuff is specially designed for coffee aroma enhancement. I pour my latte art into their latte sized cups. I find it super easy to pour latte art in those mugs. The dual wall keeps the coffee warmer for so much longer. I've just started using their Propel espresso shot glasses. Absolutely amazing. The aroma that you get from something like that definitely enhances more than just a normal espresso cup would. The glasses have these little agitators in the bottom, so when you swirl, you get a little more release of aroma throughout the glass. Can't say enough good things about KRUVE. If you're looking for a gift for anyone who drinks coffee, no matter what style they take it, there's a glass for every coffee drinker, every style of coffee. Click the link down below. Any purchase made through that link helps support this channel. So if you're looking for a gift for yourself or someone else, you can't go wrong with anything from KRUVE. Alright, switching back to whiskey. This next one is a wish for myself and for everyone else in the whiskey community as well, and that's for Kavalan to start producing more virgin oak barrels. This one here is one of the newer virgin oaks. This was selected by Beverage for Whiskey Live Canada. The Kavalan Virgin Oak, super sought after. You can check out one of my Kavalan conspiracy videos to see what all that's about. But the virgin oak is just so magical. Like, this one only yielded 80 bottles in the cask. Now, it is quite old for a Kavalan. This was distilled in 2009 and barreled in 22. So you're looking at like 12, almost 13 years old. So extremely old for Kavalan standards, and obviously, you know, only 80 bottles, a lot of evaporation. But virgin oak, you would have to assume is the easiest thing that distillery sources. I would just love to see this in their core soulless range and available, you know, much more widespread than it currently is. So Kavalan, a Christmas wish for everyone in the whiskey community: lay down a lot of virgin oak. We want to see it to market as soon as possible. It's delicious stuff. Alright, next, how about another consumable that I got into pretty recently, cigars. Just real quick, Atabay. Haven't tried anything from them before, would really love to try something. I've heard amazing things about Atabay. Incredibly expensive cigars, of course, but I would love to just maybe try one just to see what it's all about, see what the hype is about. Leave me a comment down below if you tried something from Atabay before. Is it worth the hype? Is it worth the price? Would love to know. Would definitely love to have one of their cigars at least. Alright, and the last item on my list, just like the Kavalan, it's a wish for myself and for the rest of the whiskey community, and that's for Jim Beam to start producing some Booker's Rye. This Booker's Rye is just absolutely phenomenal and one of my favorite all-time American spirits. This is how much I've got left in the bottle. I've been holding this for quite a while. This thing was released in 2016. So you're looking at like 6 years ago. We just want some more rye from you guys. You do this profile so well. This is just exceptional stuff. We don't need a 13-year-old version like this is. How about give us something that's 7 years old, 8 years old? You release 4 Bookers a year, make it 3 Bookers and 1 Booker's Rye. Absolutely love to have some. I'm sure that there's probably some rye casks laid down in the warehouse right now, but if not, we need some more Booker's Rye, guys. Come on, Jim Beam, make it happen. Make a Christmas miracle happen for me and for everyone else who would love it in the whiskey community. Let me know in the comments down below what's on your Christmas wish list for this year. I would love to hear what bottle that's top of your list. Let me know in the comments. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Really much appreciated. Cheers.